Hey everyone, welcome to my newest video. Today's going to be an updated account overview video. Without further ado, I'll get into it. So I'm going to go over everything in my account, how I set it up, kind of the reasoning behind that, and kind of why I'm at a certain might, and all that. So the first thing I'll do is just go over my gear. I have one quick swap, and that's basically to my war gear. This is my war gear. In all my war gear right now, I have blue gems, so cavalry, infantry, and range attack. And in one of my war gears, I have purple. So for this one, I have my purple gems. So I'm full purple on my beast helm right now. Everything else is full blue. And if I go into my stats, so those are my attack stats there. I got 271 infantry, 293 ranged, and 284 cav. If I'm in the SF guild, which I'm not currently in, I'm just currently in a sub guild to kind of trap people. Those will actually go up by about 25% because we have the wonders. So I'll be like 318 range, 296 infantry, I think. Yeah, and we don't have the cav one, but so that's what it would be if I was in SF right now, but I'm not. So I'm just showing you my base stats right now. And if I go down to here, you'll see my army attack. If I have a level 60 hero, that goes up by 30%, so I'll be at 138% for army attack, and my army max HP is 287. I currently don't have all my infirmaries built, so I could get that over 300 if I wanted to, but I'm slowly building those because I don't need to rush that right now. So that's my gear. It's a bunch of free-to-play stuff. I did get some good drops from a Queen Bee chest and a Beast Helm, or it's called Saberfang chest from Guildfest, like previous Guildfest, so I was able to build these two things. I probably won't be able to upgrade those ever, almost. Unless I play another year, I might be able to get enough supplies, but those are really expensive to upgrade. I just upgraded my Burning Scroll. It was green for like a year, I think, and I just got a mutated brain from a chest, so that was good. So I got that to blue, and then I have my Honeycomb Chaps. I don't know how close I am to upgrading that. Let's see. Let's actually see. Yeah, I'm not close at all to that, so that will be a very long time. And then I have my free-to-play stuff, so these are the rings I use, the Lost Islands Relic. They have, it's called Infantry and Range Attack, so it's pretty good, and they got Army HP. So for a free-to-play, they're actually really good. And then I have my offhand here. This is the Lunar Scimitar, so it gives very high army HP and it gives range attack. I mean, it also gives siege attack, but that's kind of useless. And then the main hand that's most free players use is the Fiery Tomahawk, so that gives a bunch of what's called attacks across the board. Obviously, I got 6% higher because I got the gems in there. So that's my gear. That's my quick swaps. Actually, I'll show you my talents. Why not? So these talents aren't perfect. I just use them. So I max my range offense because I'm heavy range. I put some squad defense in there, squad health, and then I max the level 3 for all 3 of them, and then the army HP. And then I put a little bit into cav offense too as well because I'm heavy range cav, so I don't have as much range attack or infantry attack. So I don't put as much in there, but you can, depending on what your build is, but my build is what I'll show you right now, actually. So I'll go through my troops. So I have almost 12.9 million troops right now. And this is my current setup. I got basically 6.6 million Tier 1 archers and 4.5 million Tier 1 calves. And I got 200,000 Tier 1 grunts. That's basically to reduce what's called healing speed ups and stuff. So if people are hitting me with small attacks, I don't have to use any healing speed ups because they won't get through the 200,000 grunts. If I see someone sending a really big march, I can always hide those in my my bunker. So it's just my tier 2 getting hit. So, and for my tier 2, I got 1.2 million tier 2 gladiators. So that'd be my main front line if I'm getting a big hit. And then I have my royal guards and my royal calves, and very little stealth snipers. Those keep dying to traps. Cause I like attacking castles, so I keep some tier 3 around just so I can do that. I got pretty high stats, so I can attack lower might castles, lower tier 3 players. Obviously, I can't hit any tier 4 players or whatever, but that doesn't matter. I like to have some fun. You'll actually see that in some of my previous videos. I'll attack in KVK to get other people to attack me, and I can take a rally, so I'm not too worried about that. In my previous video, you probably saw that I took a full rally from a not great rally leader, but you got to just be smart when you go into Fury. And actually, I'm in Fury right now. I was attacking, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna make this video. Okay. So the next thing I want to go over is what's it called, my future kind of stuff. So, or oh, sorry, not my future stuff. My research. That's what I meant to say. So military, I am maxed for military up to what's called Academy 24, because I don't have Academy 25, and I probably won't get it because it's too much might, and I don't want to get that. So I've got all my attacks up to 10, except for siege. Obviously, you don't need siege on a trap. The defenses are all 9. HPs are all 9. And armies are all 9. So to get the army 9, you got to get your siege up to 9. So that's why I have siege 9. If you're a lower might or a lower level castle and you don't have to get up to this, you probably won't get up to level 9. It's basically based on what kind of trap you want to build. I'm just going over my trap, and this is a trap that kind of can trap max players. And okay, I'll go over my heroes next. So the heroes that I have maxed are Rose Knight, Demon Slayer, Bombing Goblin, Child of Light, and Snow Queen. So Rose Knight, as you know, or if you don't know, is a great hero. So for trapping, it has army HP and then cav HP. So if you do want to use a cav frontline, the cav HP will come into play. For me, it doesn't really come into play unless they somehow get through all my infantry and hit my cav. The army attack, though, is really good. So for this, I have a Gold Rose Knight, and my other cav one, since I'm heavy cav, I'll have 2 cav heroes for the what's called squad damage, because the squad damage does a lot. So yeah, so don't throw away squad damage, because squad damage does a lot of your damage, and in your overall attack, it's going to do almost more than your actual cavalry attack boost that you get for here. So for Child of Light, he gives cavalry attack 30% and cavalry HP 50%. So that's a great cav hero. Even if you don't have it in your front line, the cav attack is going to work. Cav HP will come in if happens to be your front line. If you want to get what's called Phalanx swap, you can do that. I don't have that, but it's up to you. So my only infantry hero I use is Demon Slayer. He has the infantry HP, what you want, and the infantry attack. Also, I was thinking of what's called boosting my Oathkeeper up to what's called gold. I actually have enough what's called medals to do that. I'm just wondering if I want to add the extra 500,000 might or not. So just in case someone sends a range attack at me, heavy range attack or range rally, I can throw in the extra what's called extra infantry hero to get the squad damage and the squad HP. Because if you don't want to go for Demon Slayer, this guy also gives what's called 30% infantry attack and 50% infantry HP. So those are interchangeable, or you can have them both on your wall. It's up to you. For me, I go what's called cav range, because those are my 2, and then I have 1 infantry hero. So my range heroes, Snow Queen. The reason I picked Snow Queen because she's really good for arena. She's also good for the stages and all that too, and she has the range attack and range HP. So it's an overall good hero. And the other one is Bombing Goblin. Obviously, it's the other army attack boost. So I would definitely suggest your first 2 heroes if you're going for trap. It'd be Bombing Goblin and what's called Rose Knight. And also some sort of infantry hero if you want to make your front line a little stronger. But if you want to go max like me, this is kind of the setup you can go. You can also level up Oathkeeper if you want to go double infantry instead of double cav. I'd always keep double range. I mean, you could always choose. You can always change your wall if you have 2 of each. So, but always keep Rose Knight and Bombing Goblin there because the army attack is really good and it adds to everything. Okay, so the next thing would be the rest of my research. So I kind of went in the military and kind of skipped over. I should have kept going. So for economy, I only have a little bit, and the economy, it was basically when I first started, I wanted some resource harvesting, some weight training, just help build up. So since I'm free to play, I didn't pay basically to build this account. This account has taken me over a year to build. I got construction speed obviously to increase the construction speed. I could have increased it more, but I think how much might does it give? Yeah, it gives me an extra like 400,000. I don't really need it. It does help if you want to switch between manors and infirmaries and all that. But that defense, you don't need to put anything into that. Monster hunting, I got basic monster hunting up to level 2 here, so I got not much. Yeah, my monster hunting sucks. So if you want to go free to play, you could go higher, get the level 3, get some better drops. I didn't do that. It might be something you want to think of doing. I wanted to keep my might as low as possible, so I didn't do that. Another thing, what's called upgrade military. That's the other thing. So this is where you get your quick swaps and your talents. So I went 1 talent and 1 quick swap. You can go more if you want. It's just extra might if you want. I don't really need to see a point because a lot of people will actually hit me in my war gear. So a lot of times I can just sit there in my war gear and people hit me because it's not intimidating. It's a bunch of free to play stuff. If you're a pay to play trap, you definitely want to get 2 quick swaps because you don't want to scare people away. You can get your fake gear and your real gear. What I usually do is just sit in construction gear because I use that as my fake gear. And then if I want to be attacking people, I just throw on my war gear and I don't care. People still hit me because it's not that intimidating. Now, what else they got? Familiars and sigils and all those. You don't really need to do it. I'd go whatever. I kind of put 2 in there. I probably didn't need to do that. It was new. I kind of wasn't really thinking, but I never got pack 2. I only got pack 1 for the what's it called? Aquarius. So I've got my Aquarius maxed actually. So it's what's called level 80 or whatever it is. So it gives me 60 to 120 every 12 hours, so twice a day basically. So that's how I can what's called max these heroes. Because I think Tracker I also have enough. Yeah, so I also have enough to max Tracker as well. So do I have enough to max? Did I miscalculate? Maybe I need more for Oathkeeper. Yeah, I need to get 50 more medals for Oathkeeper. Never mind. I was thinking Tracker, so that's actually something I gotta work on. And the next thing, I guess, yeah, that's kind of the overview of it. Oh yeah, okay, never mind. I need to do one last thing: the buildings. So I didn't really upgrade my resources at all. They're all level whatever 10 or something, and they're giving me like 1,000 might each maybe. So I didn't really need to get rid of them because what's the point of getting rid of all these that save like 5,000 might? Oh, whatever. It's not worth it. I kept the level 25s because just in case you want to switch between your infirmaries and all that stuff. I think you might not need that. Don't quote me on that, but that's why I kept those. And then for my what's called infirmaries, I'm still upgrading them from my last troop push, but I'm almost up to the max again. So I'm currently upgrading this last one, and then I'll have, what is it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. So I'll have 15 infirmaries. I still have one max manor. It gives 2% army attacks. I'll keep it. I like the army attack. And then I have 1 barracks level 25. So 15, 1 and 1. You can always go 16 and 1. I would never get rid of your barracks or you can't train any troops. So if you really want to do that, go ahead, but I wouldn't suggest it. It's nice to always be able to train some troops because, well, at least I attack all the time. So I'm always training tier 2 grunts. So they're always my front line when I'm attacking because I'm always in infantry phalanx because I have not unlocked infantry phalanx. Where is that? Is that in military command? Yeah, so I haven't even put anything in here. So oh, that's not where phalanx is. I don't know where phalanx is apparently. Army leadership. Maybe I have some stuff in here. No, I got 1 in resource harvesting. Because I put that in really early, like before I even decided to become a trap. Yeah, so yeah, here's all the phalanxes here. If you want to go up to them, that's totally up to you. I didn't unlock them. You can if you want, but for my build, I did not. I can take, yeah. So I've taken huge hits on this account. So I wonder if I still have Fennec's. Yeah, here. Here's our. It was a previous video, but this is basically him going full cav into my infantry. I didn't have enough infirmaries at that point. I was still rebuilding, so I lost 1,000 troops. But I zeroed it in, what was it, 28 seconds, I think? You can watch the battle here, actually. Since I didn't put in the previous video, let's watch the battle now. Yeah, so my wall lasted a whole 1 second. I think if you timed this battle, it took 28 seconds. Don't quote me on that. I think I timed it before, but I think battle's going for 45 seconds, so I still had an extra 15 to 20 seconds left after I took out this out. So even if you sent siege, I think I would have got to them in time, because you can see how fast they actually went down. And then got his leader. And if you don't know Fennec, he is 1.2 billion might with full mystic and maxed research. He probably doesn't have maxed research now because the new research just came out, but before this he had maxed research, so he was actually out of research to do. So his account was maxed, he had full mystic, he just didn't have mystic champion gear. And yeah, so that's basically the overview of this account. For troop pushing, I will get rid of all my infirmaries, go 3 barracks and full manners if you want to do tier 1. You can even go 4 barracks if you want. I always go 3, just because it saves time. And then I think that's everything on this, actually. So thank you for everyone who's been watching these videos. Please leave comments below if you want to see anything in the next video. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll have another video coming out. Tomorrow will be actually a rally video. It's not a rally on me. It's my guild actually rallying other people. So you'll see some of the SF rallies from the previous couple weeks. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of the battle reports because I didn't join all of them. I did join one, and that's when we solo what's called zeroed a 800 mil guy. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and have a great day.